Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I love math with Miss Jen. For today's video, we will learn about geometric means. But first, we will determine what is geometric means. Geometric means are the terms between two given terms in geometric sequence. Like for example, we have 4, 16, 64, and 256. 16 and 64 are the geometric means between 4 and 256. To determine the geometric means, we will be using our formula for geometric sequence. Please watch my previous video about geometric sequence. Our formula for geometric sequence is a sub n is equals to a sub 1 times r raised to the power of n minus 1, where a sub n is the last term, a sub 1 is the first term, and n is the number of terms, and r is the common ratio. Here in our example, 4, 16, 64, and 256, a sub n here is 256, which is the last term. A sub 1 is 4, our first term, and n is the number of terms or the number in sequence. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So here we have 4 terms. And r is our common ratio. We will be using also the formula to get the geometric means, which is geometric means is equals square root of the product of a and b. So here, our geometric in our example, the first term and the last term is 4 and 256. If we want to get the geometric means in between two numbers, we will multiply those numbers and get their square root. Let's go to our example. Find the three geometric means in geometric sequence of 1 and 16. Here we will insert three terms in between 1 and 16. So our problem should be look like this. 1, blank, 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 and 16. So we will be looking for these three numbers in between or three terms in between. We will use our geometric sequence formula to get the common ratio. A sub n is equals to a sub 1 times r raised to the power of n minus 1. So our a sub n is 16. And our a sub 1 is 1. And for our n is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 terms. And we will be looking for our common ratio. So let's substitute the given value to the given formula. So a sub n is equals to 16. And a sub 1 is 1. And our r raised to the power of 5 minus 1. So 5 minus 1 is 4. So we have 16 is equals to 1 times r raised to the power of 4. To get the value of r, we will divide 16 by 1. And here 1 over 1. Then cancel out. So we have remain here r raised to the power of 4. So 16 divided by 1 is 16 and is equals to r raised to the power of 4. To remove the power of 4, we will get the fourth root of 16. So the fourth root of 16 is 2. So the value of our r is 2. Our common ratio is 2. So let's multiply our common ratio to our first term. So our first term here is 1 times 2 is equals to 2. So here, our second term here is 2. And for the third term, 2 times 2 is 4. And for our third term, fourth term, 4 times 2 is equals to 8. So the number between 1 and 16, or the three geometric means between 1 and 16, are 2, 4, and 8. Let's try another example. Find the geometric means between -2 and -18. So here we have one missing sequence here. So we will be using our geometric sequence formula. A sub n is equals to a sub 1 times r raised to the power of n minus 1. So let's substitute the given value. So a sub n is -18 and a sub 1 is -2. And our n is 3 because we have 3 terms. And we will be looking for our common ratio. So a sub n is equals to -2 times r raised to the power of 3 minus 1. -18 is equals to -2 times r raised to the power of 2 or squared, r squared. So 18, we will divide it by -2. So 18, -18 divided by -2 is equals to -2 divided by 2 or over 2 times r squared. So -2 and -2 cancelled out, it will be 1. And for our -18, we divide it by -2 and we have 9. So here, we will square 9 because we have r squared here to remove the squared sign. So the square root of 9 is 3. So our common ratio is 3. So let's multiply the first term by our common ratio. So -2 times 3 is equals to -16. So the number between -2 and -18 is -6. Go to another example. Here we find the geometric means between 4 and 9. So we will be looking for the number between 4 and 9. So our problem should be look like this: 4 blank and 9. This time we will be using the geometric means formula, which is the square root of the product of a and b. Or a and b here are the two given terms. So here, our first term and last term is 4 and 9. So we will get their product. So geometric means is equals to the square root of 4 and 9. So 4 times 9 is 36. So the square root of 36 is 6. Or you can get it directly like 4, square root of 4 is 2, and square root of 9 is 3. Then multiply. So 2 times 3 is equals to 6. So the number between 4 and 9 is 6. Let's check with another formula, which is our geometric sequence, by finding the common ratio. So here, a sub n is equals to a sub 1 times r raised to the power of n minus 1. So let's substitute the given values to the given formula. So our a sub n is 9 is equals to a sub 1, which is 4 times r raised to the power of 3 minus 1. So 9 is equals to 4 raised to the power of 2. 3 minus 1 is 2. So we will divide 9 over 4 and 4 over 4 and our r squared to get our r. So 9 divided by 4, and we canceled out 4 over 4. So 9 divided by 4 is equals to the square root of r squared and 9 over 4. Here, the square root of 9 over 4 is 3 over 2. So our r here is 3 and 3 over 2. So our common ratio is a fraction, 3 over 2. So let's try if we multiply 4 times 3 over 2. So we have 4 times 3 over 2. So if you remember our video about multiplication of fractions, we have 4 times 3, numerator, multiply numerator by numerator and denominator by denominator. So here, it's understood that our denominator here is 1. So because our number here is 4, so it is understood that the denominator is 1. So 4 times 3 and 1 times 2. So 4 times 3 is 12 and our denominator is 2. So 12 divided by 2 is equals to 6. So we will get the same answer. The geometric means between 4 and 9 is 6. Thank you for watching. Until the next video. Please subscribe, like, and share, and click the notification bell to get updated on my latest videos. My name is Jen and I love math.